Disney Animation has announced their new feature film, Zootopia, which will feature the voices of Jason Bateman and Once Upon a Time star Ginnifer Goodwin. In the film, the modern mammal metropolis of Zootopia is a city like no other, comprised of habitat neighborhoods like ritzy Sahara Square and frigid Tundratown. It's a melting pot where animals from every environment live together, a place where no matter what you are, from the biggest elephant to the smallest shrew, you can be anything. But when optimistic Officer Hops arrives, she discovers that being the first bunny on a police force of big, tough animals isn't so easy. Determined to prove herself, she jumps at the opportunity to crack a case, even if it means partnering with a fast-talking Wilde to solve the mystery. John, do you buy or sell the sounds of Zootopia?
Sell. This sound... Officer Hopper?
Hops.
Hops? Whatever. No, I mean, look, Disney Animation has really been stepping it up, and they've been doing some really good stuff. This movie may be the next up. This movie may be the next big classic, but just the description of it alone, and that's all I have to go on, it's not doing anything for me, so I got to sell it. Schnepp?
I'm going to buy it. Mainly because it just sounds like they're trying to do something new, and I'm into that. Like whether it's, I mean, it's definitely going to be aimed for kids, but they're creating a whole bunch of different little environments like Tundratown and Mr. Hops and Barley or whatever. They're gonna have. I'm sure that the character is going to be really fun, and I'm gonna buy it just for the idea that it's something new and it's not a rehash.
I'm absolutely right. For me, it's buy as well because of that reason. It's new. It's not kind of taken from anywhere we've seen before. And because of the addition of Jason Bateman to see what he's going to do. And it's Disney Animation. They've been on a roll so far. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily pop if you didn't say Disney Animation Presents, and then it was just, if it was DreamWorks Presents, I'd be a little skeptical because it's Disney, and I start looking into it. I'm like, oh, this could be fun because Disney doesn't half-ass stuff. They put a lot of effort, time. There will be a lot of detail with all these. So that's why I buy it.
I can definitely vouch for Disney that they have because I worked for them for a little bit, and they have you go through a lot of rounds of reworking and reworking and reworking. So it gets to a point where you know that what is coming out, you can feel really confident with it. So even though the name Zootopia, if it was like Balaboo presents Zootopia, I'd be like, what is this? Yeah. But since it says Disney, that does have a stamp of quality. And from behind the scenes, I could definitely say it has a stamp of like they work on it till it's ready to be presented.
My last thought on this is screw Zootopia. Where the hell is my Wreck-It Ralph 2? Come on, like seriously, Disney. Where's Wreck-It Ralph 2?
I think they're working on it.
Doesn't that go back to the fact that they're working on an original? I applaud them for that too, because they know Wreck-It Ralph 2 is going to have excitement for it. Because even though you want it tomorrow, when it comes out in a year, 2 years, you're not going to be like, you waited too long.
Dude, they haven't even announced it yet.
I know, but even if it comes out in 3 years, you'll still be happy finally you're getting it. It's not one of those movies that, they waited too long. Wreck-It Ralph can still work, but the originality is what I applaud.